From island girl to icon. She came from nothing, but she never stayed there. She turned pain into power, struggle into a sound, and her name into a nation. Before the Grammys, before the fashion lines, before the Navy, there was just a girl named Robin. Born on February 20th, 1988 in St. Michael, Barbados, Rihanna didn't grow up with gold chains or flashing lights. She grew up with crack in the house and storms in her heart. Her father, a man struggling with addiction. Her mother, working hard to keep food on the table. The Caribbean heat couldn't hide the cold inside that home. She would sing to escape, at school, in the mirror, on the streets. Music wasn't a dream. It was her only way out. In 2003, fate came knocking in flip-flops. Producer Evan Rogers visited Barbados on vacation. Someone said, "You gotta hear this girl." He did. She was just 15, standing in a hotel room, nervous as hell. But when she opened her mouth, the room stopped breathing. Her voice wasn't perfect. It was real, raw, unfiltered Caribbean soul. Rogers said, she had the it factor. That's it. She was flown to the US the next year. No guarantees, just a shot. And she took it. Narrator, at 16, she walked into a room and auditioned for Jay-Z, who had just become the president of Def Jam. They say he didn't let her leave the building until the contract was signed. Rihanna was no longer Robin from the island. She was now property of the machine, the industry, the fame factory. Her first single, Pon de Replay, blew up in 2005. Suddenly, she was everywhere. BET, MTV, TRL. But this was only the surface. Inside, she was still figuring out who she was. Barbados raised her. America was about to test her. By 2007, she was tired of being cute. Rihanna rebranded. Out came the short black hair, the leather, the edge. Her third album, Good Girl Gone Bad, changed everything. Hits like Umbrella turned her into a pop supernova. She had found her power. She was no longer the product. She was becoming the producer. But fame has shadows, and she was about to fall into one. February 8th, 2009, Grammys weekend. Instead of walking the red carpet, Rihanna was in a hospital bed.
Photos leaked. Her face bruised. The world froze. Her boyfriend Chris Brown had assaulted her. It wasn't just celebrity gossip. It was trauma on display. The media didn't care about her pain, they cared about the clicks. She disappeared. No statements, no songs, just silence. But she didn't stay down. Rihanna returned with Rated R, a darker, angrier album that spoke through the pain. She wasn't looking for sympathy. She was making a statement. I may be scarred, but I'm not broken. She released hit after hit. Rude Boy, Only Girl, What's My Name, We Found Love. Every song a piece of her comeback. Every stage a battleground. She wasn't just healing herself. She was helping millions of girls find their own voice. Then she changed the game again. Rihanna stepped into the fashion world, but not as a model. She became a mogul. With Fenty Beauty, she made history, launching a makeup line that catered to everyone. All shades, all stories, all skin tones. No one had done it like that before. She wasn't just selling makeup. She was redefining what beauty looked like. Then came Savage O Fenty, her lingerie line, another empire for women of all bodies. Inclusivity wasn't a marketing tool. It was her mission.
In 2022, Rihanna gave the world something new, her baby boy. The wild girl, the party queen, the rebel, now a mother. But even in motherhood, she stayed unapologetically herself. No filters, no lies, she kept her relationship with A$AP Rocky private, but real. She stepped back from music, not because she fell off, but because she had other empires to build. Fashion, family, freedom. Then came the Super Bowl. Pregnant with her second child, floating above the crowd, dressed in red like a goddess in flight, Rihanna reminded the world, I never left, I was building. She didn't just give us hits, she gave us hope. She showed us how to turn heartbreak into healing, how to turn pain into power, how to take control of your name, your body, your voice. Rihanna is more than a singer, more than a fashion icon. She's a movement. She once said, I stand up for what I believe in, even if it means standing alone. And that's exactly what she did, until millions stood with her.
The girl who never bowed. The woman who built a kingdom.
She started with nothing and gave us everything. A voice, a movement, a mirror. She didn't just rise. She climbed through fire. Rihanna is more than music. She's a blueprint for the broken, for the fearless, for the different. And even if she never drops another album, her story already sings louder than most careers ever could. Rihanna, the legend born from lightning. Unapologetic. Unforgettable.
We're gonna blot using our brand new, reinvented Invisimat in our new packaging. Blot, 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 unbothered. Right here, a little bit. Yeah. Compared to this side.
Now pose and ooh.